The Flower Fairy, or In Love with Love, Episode 3.
You did what?
Well, Oberon, it was an accident.
I know about your accident, Puck. You're trying to look sorry, but inside yourself you are doing handsprings for joy.
No! Okay, yes, but it was still an accident. Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook.
I've heard that one before. That god of love. You know what a cranky old thing he is. You wake him up from a nap unexpectedly, and bang, life's ruined. Or worse, afterlife's ruined.
Yes, I see my mistake. I just love, you know?
Your kind of love is not exactly what the world needs now. It's too violent and harsh. The world needs a softer, gentler kind of love.
With all due respect, I don't know about that. The world needs a love that is strong enough to resist epidemics, conflicts, all kinds of misfortune. Your soft love is not strong enough to deal with the real world.
Ask Titania what she thinks about his gentle love.
Sir, we have another problem.
Another one?
As Li Niang changes, copies of Mao Danting change with her. The Li Niang of the play is now decidedly less enthusiastic about Liu Mengmei.
Less enthusiastic.
I am understating, actually. There is now a passage in which she compares him unfavourably to an unnamed person who must be Dan. This is, to say the least, somewhat hard on the plot development. All the copies have changed, even those printed in the 17th century from woodblocks now lost.
The paradox will overcome us, and we may cease to exist. You must deal with the situation. Fix it.
Is she here?
So, all those Ming Dynasty women who pined away after reading this play?
Yes.
Do you suppose they were possessed by her spirit?
It's hard to know. Everything we thought was true about the world has turned out to be the most total nonsense. I mean, only a few days ago we were happily talking about musicals, literature, and Leslie Cheung's movies and the ghosts in the movies. Now a ghost is here with us. You, Leonard. It's you. You said you don't believe there are ghosts in magic. See, now the universe comes to us and shows us magic, and I become the victim. You satisfied?
Actually, she's not a ghost. She's a fictional character.
But magic does exist, right? Do you see her, Dan?
She is haunting my parents' apartment. Even before I got home from Norris, she turned up there. My mom came in the door to find a young woman sitting at the table reading an old book. Mom asked who she was, but she didn't seem to hear. Mom touched her shoulder, and Li Niang lashed out, knocking Mom across the room. She shouted, "Stay away from him," and then she was gone.
Was she cold?
No, apparently not. And she seemed to have skin just as we have.
She's not a ghost, you see? She's a fictional character. She's probably just like any ordinary human being.
Yes, an ordinary human being from the Ming Dynasty.
Was your mom alright?
Yeah, she was shaken, but that was all.
Are you attracted to her? Maybe that sounds strange, but the spell was meant for 2 people, and it seems odd that it only affected 1.
She stirs something in me. I see her as very beautiful.
She's still Li Niang. Of course she's beautiful.
Okay, fine. And when my mom said that she was warm, my heart jumped. She appears in my dreams. I don't know if the ghost herself comes to my dreams or if I am just dreaming in the normal way.
The ontological issues are fascinating.
Are you serious?
Sorry, but if we are going to deal with her in a practical way, we need to understand in what sense she exists.
So, Mr. Philosopher, in what sense does she exist? And how will it help us know that?
Well, I wonder if she exists for everybody or she exists only for Dan and Nora.
It seems she exists for Dan's mom. Being knocked against the wall is pretty clear evidence of existence, I would say.
Does she exist for you and me, Delilah? You weren't there when she appeared to Dan and Nora.
My situation might be different from yours. I might not have seen the flower fairy, but he magicked me away. 1 minute, I was talking to Nora quite calmly. Well, not quite calmly. And the next, I was home, and I didn't know how I got there.
Why were you not calm? What was going on?
Okay, that's me. I'm embarrassed now. I was arguing with Delilah. I was telling her she didn't believe in love, that it was all about power for her.
Maybe it matters what the emotional situation was, what pushed you into doing what you did, Nora?
At that moment, I was jealous. I was jealous of Delilah. Oh, Delilah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude to you. I got carried away, just got inside my own frustrations. I haven't forgotten what a friend you've been to me, and to Dan and Leonard too.
Have I? I hope you're right.
So I am right, Nora. When you said yes, you want to love Dan, was that the part of the emotional impetus? Do you still feel emotional at the moment when you took Dan's hand?
I don't know. So much was going on. It was like a tornado of emotion. And I don't know if I can say what a part of it were.
And Dan, what did you feel at that moment when you said, yes, you wanted to be in love with Nora? It's a bit odd, don't you think? Agreeing at the age of 20 to have 7 children with a woman you don't even love.
It seemed to make sense at the time. As Nora says, it was like a tornado, a tsunami, just a whirling mass of emotion, images, energy, love, fear, anger.
Anger?
Well, yes, Delilah. Anger. Against you. It's been 2 years you've been telling me no. And when I saw you, I felt a harsh feeling within me against you. For all that I have felt in the last 2 years. All the wasted time.
Did I treat you so badly? First, I heard Nora's jealousy, and now your anger against me. I have tried to treat you right.
I know you have. You've been very unconscious of me, you know. Sometimes I've tried to make you understand what I've gone through, and sometimes I thought you understood. But then a day or two later, in a word, in a phrase, I would understand that you had forgotten everything I'd told you. I have what amounts to a conviction that no woman will ever feel attracted to me.
Why on earth would you feel that?
Well, Leonard, it's easy for you, but not for me.
So, is this a confession? Though I think it hardly counts as one. But, if we are really doing this, Nora, you're not going to speak, are you?
No,
About what?
nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
We need to understand if we are going to leave the curse.
Leave her alone. It's too much to ask. She's coming.
It would be terrible if you really loved her.
doomed love.
So what are we going to do?
I think we must conjure the flower fairy again. Supernatural problems require supernatural solutions.
So you believe in magic now?
I think the evidence is beyond convincing. Delilah and Nora, you conjured him before. You can do it again.
All right.
All right. Can you see the book?
Yes. 你道花容那個換花網，可不到你這花神罪孽除花敗。